We're playing The Last Door, and I'm going to do actually the extras, because supposedly there's, I think, an achievement if you do all of them. Oh, 1 second. I gotta put the stuff in the background that's on. It's too loud. I'm watching some YouTubers play Phantasmia right now. Actually, in fact, you know, since I don't get paid for this shit anyway, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it in the background. I'm really sorry, you guys. If it bugs you, then I'll stop in the future for now. I just don't care. But I'm watching some YouTubers. If it's obvious, right now it's Jack's epic guy. Pewds playing it. I've watched Markiplier and some other people play it too. I actually bought it, and I'm gonna play it with some friends eventually. It looks a lot of fun. It looks creepy. Anyway, let's play this game. Okay, I don't know if I need to cut any of that out, but we'll see. We'll see when I watch this. So I already did the morgue, but I'm gonna just do all these in order again. Good lord, what a mess. The skin is all scorched. Cause of death, probably shock caused by the sudden burns. All that remains is to file the medical report so he can receive proper treatment a fine gentleman deserves. Must be something wrong with the water pressure valve. This case still puzzles me. If he wanted to commit suicide, why did he do it in such a painful manner? Was he drugged or intoxicated? I should check his stomach for signs of poisoning. Alright, the stomach looks fine on the outside now. I should cut it open to check its contents. What is this? There's something strange in here. It looks like a piece of paper. Here's a note. Aaron, Glenn, Jack, and Dirt, Alexander D. Hobbs. A crumpled note with 4 names, one of them crossed out. I think I should inform the inspector immediately. Francis Baldwin. After being certified of your guilt by a peer jury, we find you guilty of wicked and violent murders of 14 innocent and sick people. Because of the sentence, I hereby authorize to execute you at this very moment by hanging to death in the sight of God. Would you like to make a final statement before we proceed? Why will you say that I'm have seen how merciful I proceeded with what love. I saved them, I released them. Now they are in a better place. Do you still believe I am mad? She's the only survivor. What happened to the others? They are all dead. I would like to talk to her. She has spoken only nonsense since she woke up. A number of remedies in china and glass jars. There's no doubt this is a Catholic monastery. Mrs. Parnell is staring meditatively at the small plant. Good afternoon. My name is Jonan Kofuman. I am a doctor. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Please be careful of what you ask. Miss Parnell's state is delicate. Sure, start trying to do voices. Maybe. Please be careful with what you ask. Miss Parnell's state is delicate. I am perfectly fine and able to talk, sister. Thanks for your consideration. Now, doctor, I understand you want me to repeat my story. I would be thankful to hear it indeed. I'll stay outside if you need me. I am a sane woman, doctor, in complete control of my mind and reason. You do not dare to question it. I certainly wouldn't. Then I will commence. I woke up in the dark. The room was small, so narrow that I could touch the wooden walls just by raising my elbows. Where were you? Could you recognize this place? I couldn't tell at first. For a moment, a most dreadful thought crossed my mind. What if I had been buried alive? When I got out, I found myself in my parents' house. I hadn't been there since they sent me to school. Were your parents there? Maybe it was a dream. Did you see anyone there? Your parents, or maybe someone you know? No, they were not in the house, nor was any servant I had known in years of my childhood. I was alone. I could feel the humid air on my skin and could smell the scent of a long time abandoned. I walked the rooms, unsettled by the silence. The place had the bleak feel of ruined. Then I saw someone in the opposite end of the corridor. An old woman stared at me. Did you talk to her? Who was she? An old woman? Who was she? How should I know? I hadn't seen her before. I followed her out, though, the back alley into the streets. I got lost in the burg of Amsterdam. The streets were deserted and a thick fog covered everything. I thought I had seen the old woman through the fog once or twice, but they could have been just shadows. Didn't you see anyone? Where was everybody? Did anybody walk the streets? Where was everybody then? I don't know. But I haven't said there was nobody. I met some people, vagabonds. Ooh, I like the music. One of them was a priest. I remember a novelist and a boy too. Tell me about the priest. Where did you meet him? Met him in a stable. Good Lord, he said mass there among the beasts. Could you imagine the profanity? I'm not going to get into it right now. That's where you're supposed to go. To the least of these. So the boy, what about him? I came across an abandoned carriage. The horse was long dead, its bones still harnessed to the cart. There was a young man petting the carcass of the animal. Did you talk to the boy? Could you talk to the young man? He was deaf, but I think he could read my lips. When he spoke, he did was a clear accent. He said he could only listen to the songs of the departed. Tell me more about the novelist. The woman had never written a word. She created only in her mind, you know. She could tell the stories sentence by sentence with perfect precision, and I could even hear a piece of her last work. What was the piece about? Do you remember anything else? Yes, I do. As I walked, the fog got denser. I could barely see anything around. I finally met the old woman. She didn't say a thing, but gave me a cardboard card. Then she left. She gave you a playing card? It was one of those used to tell fortune. There was a drawing on it and a veiled person holding a lamp. Then the mist seemed to clear out and I could finally see. What could you see? A barren land bathed by roaring waves. There were thousands of birds, and then I realized there was something else. What was it? It was there. It looked at me, the burning dark inside, the shaking, the scream. That vision that I can't understand. What is it, doctor? Have I finally lost my strength of mind? I believe your story. I believe you. I'm sure that what you lived was real. But I'm afraid that I currently lack any proof that can confirm your account. I am sorry. I should leave. Thank you for your time. This. Your father was a terrible mess of a man. I am only grateful that he brought you to our home. Soon enough, not long after you were born, I had no doubt that you will learn from his bad example and grow up to be a righteous gentleman. What could there be greater than the effects of mortals arise from their miserable condition? We will speak later, young man. Busy. This is so sad. He was most dearest to me. You know, your father was a complicated man. He had a strong character and was stubborn as a mule. When he had taken a determination, he believed he had a mission in this world, though I'm not sure he knew exactly what it was. That which avoids description, the unknown provides men with a reason to exist. He does not look dead, but just asleep. I barely knew him, busy as he was traveling the world. What would be of man with no aspiration for the other side to inspire or lead him? This is an obscure domain and secret taken by man from the silence of nature and death. You are the young Beechflorf, is that right? Your father left you everything, Anthony, the house, his accounts, and all his belongings. For you to receive when you come of age. He was very specific in his testament, though, that you should receive this promptly, his personal book log. Oh, thanks, Bobs. These are the memories of my life, my research and knowledge of the other side. Use them wisely, son. The other side. first ping is gone. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. So in the meantime, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, may His face shine upon you, give you His peace. In Jesus' name, you stay blessed until next time. Go out. Bye. So I'm not super enthusiastic right now. I've been stressed out from the election. There's just been a lot of fighting. It's been very annoying. Anyway, until next time, bye.